Na story ya pili ni mwihoko wakwa wina thayu mwiroreri wa KIHEOTV haria hothe uratwamukira neshirikitie kwihanda wega thaa imwe cia utuku mahinda mangi ma gukorwo twikumenyithia maria matinda makihanika guku bururi-ini thiini wa mutamburuko wa Kiheo Kabiru na nie guguthomera njetago Wangari wa Kimani mutwathiriri na njira ciiko etagwo Sharon wa Gicuhi. Tukiambiriria ni ati aikari a Kaongo imenti ya gatagati na iria iri kaunti-ini ya Meru ni makoretwo magiteta na ni mugite ati murugamiriri wa wadio Njuki Mugambi rodumwe na gavana wa kaunti ya Meru Isaac Mutuma ni tondu wa kwaga kurumbuania na mathina mao. Aikaria maugite ati barabara ya Gitune guthie Mitungu ni thuku makiria na undu ria maugite ati ni ukoretwo igithararia mihango yao ya oro muthenya na makiria hindi ria me wira-ini. Oho ni matetetie makiuga ati thiribitari cia Kaongo itire na dawa rodumwe na maundu mangi mabata. Gukiri uguo ni moritie atongoria aria mathurire gukorwo makimaigwa na kumarumbuia.
Hii barabara ni ya county, na kama si ya county bwana Ntoidhingia tuambie ni ya Tanzania.
Tukifanya mambo ya kupiga kura tunapiga kura sababu ya tutengenezewa njia. Si Sunday ni siku ya pili kutoa gari kwa mtaro. Na saa hii tuko na gavana mpya. Mbona hakuji kutengenezea njia? Kazi yake ni nini? Ni kukaa kwa ofisi.
Sasa wewe Ntoidhingia, kwa vile nakwambia mambo ya hospitali, ujaribu kuambia huyo Kinanjoke MCA Omwanga ndiye wandi akulete hapa hospitali ya Kaongo Health Center uone malalamiko ya wananchi wa hapa. Hii hospitali karibu kufungwa. Sasa kitu ile utamwambia wewe Ntoidhingia, tunakutuma kwa Kinanjoke. Mwambie akulete hapa Health Center uone vile ilikuwa.
Governor na MCA kama watatengeneza barabara hii yetu ya kutoka pale Gitune kwenda hivi mpaka mahali hii barabara inaenda, tafadhali 2027 tunawatoa. Hatutaki mchezo na tumekasirika. Tena tuko na hospitali hapa, haina dawa, haina chochote. Hii barabara ni kama shamba. Hata njusi gari ilikuwa imeanguka hapa. Mahali tumesimama, tafadhali tunawaomba. Wakati huu kwa sasa tunaenda mkusimu ya mvua. Sijui tutaendea wapi. Kanisa zetu labda tufunge sababu hatuwezi pata watu wa kukuja kanisani.
Siku nyingine gari ya pasta hapa ilianguka. Na sisi wenyewe tumewachagua nyinyi. Kula zetu tulitoka asubuhi na mapema bila kuchukua hata chamcha kinywa. Leo mnatuleti down eti barabara hakuna na tumewapea kula. Pesa za serikali mnakulia wapi? Kama mtatufanyia hii barabara siku hizi 2027 mtarudi nyumbani.
Watu ambao tumechagua hawaturumii kabisa. Watu ambao tumechagua hawatujali kabisa, wanajali tumbo zao. Wakati wa mvua kutakuwa aje? Unaona shamba ya yule mtu inaendelea kuchimbuliwa huko, barabara iko hapa, lakini shamba ya mtu inaendelea kukuliwa pande ile na kabisa inaendelea kuisha. Sasa nataka kuambia wenye ambao tulichagua, kuna yule tunaita Njoki na kuna Mutuma Ntoidhingia, maana ndio wanastahili kuwa anatushughulikia. Nataka kuambia siku ya leo 2027 tutakuwa tunachagua mtu kulingana na kazi ambayo ameifanya. Hii barabara ambayo inapita pande za Kaongo, pande za Catholic Kaongo huko secondary, ilikuwa imetengenezwa ili iwe napita na gari, lakini mpaka wa leo haijapita na gari. So mnastahili kuja mpaka hapa. Hospitali iko hapa ya Kaongo dispensary na mpaka sasa Health Center na mpaka sasa haitumiki, maana hakuna mandawa, hakuna service yoyote ambayo inaendelea hapo.
Na tukiuma kaunti-ini yo tukwerekera kungi na thiku nini tu thutha wa atongoria kuma kaunti-ini ya Nyeri kugia na giikaro na mutongoria wa bururi Ndagĩtarĩ William Ruto thingira-ini wa iregi riu maugite ni makunyita mbaru thirikari ya Kenya Kwanza. Magitongorio ni mubunge wa Mathira Eric wa Mobi. Atongoria maugite ati mucemanio wao na president urari wa kuhingura tabarĩra cia uthii wa na mbere kaunti-ini yo.
Meeting with President William Ruto and with the cabinet secretary is very important, just to continue unlocking projects and making sure that our budget is ring fenced, because as I've said, the resources are very scarce, but those who want development are too many. So the opposition has nothing to offer. The opposition are just going around saying one term. And people have realized these people have empty words. You know, people want development. So it is very simple, because I have asked the people, who do you want to follow? Myself, who is unlocking roads, or the opposition who are saying one term? And I've actually asked them, do you want me to go around saying one term, or you want me to go to President William Ruto to lobby for roads? They have clearly told me to go sit with President William Ruto and actually bring him here and make sure that we unlock, we continue, not unlock because every project is ongoing, make sure that all projects are ongoing. So that is, the people are very clear to us that they have listened to opposition, they have nothing to offer, they have seen us, they have actually seen me in this constituency of Wamunyoro, unlocking projects.
Kogena kuwa andu eri na aria makurikanite Tamisha Kibor Rodumwe na Branson Tarus nimeyumiritie itura-ini ria Kabetwa Kerio Valley kaunti-ini ya Elgeyo Marakwet na maya mahanikite thutha wa thirikari kuheana ihinda ria thiku 7 kuri mundu o wothe uria ungikorwo ena matharaita gukorwo akimaneana na kwaga uguo makorwo magitacukirio makinya mahiu ma kiwatho. Eri aya mekuirwo gukorwo mari atongoria a gikundi kiuru kia wikinai na kiria gikoretwo gikinyamaria aikari na kuria mutungatiri umwe wa kanitha wa Gatoliki oragitwo.
Tangu nishike hii kitu sichoona faida ya hii kitu, naona tu hasara kwa kila mara. Na hii kitu nilipata nyumbani, si kununua, nilipata nyumbani. Kenye nimebanga saizi niende nianzie kwanza nyumba, nilifomolewa. Niende nianzie nyumba, niende kwa mashamba, niende hata nione maembe yangu imekwaje. Kwa sababu tangu wanifugusie tu hapo nikaacha maembe, sijui imekwaje saizi. Naenda kuona imekwaje, nianze maisha ya amani tu.
Maisha ya msituni mimi kwanza enyewe ni ngumu, lakini huwezi jua msitu nikueleze bila wewe kuingia. So ni mbaya. Yeah.
We received today 2 firearms, that is AK-47 with 2 magazines and 21 rounds of ammunitions and assorted uniforms normally used by the security officers. The same shall now be handed to the authority, for further administrative actions. As at now, we give the same window for 7 days. We call upon everyone who has illegal firearms within their hands, plus the ammunitions, to come to us. The sub-county security team office is very much open to receive you both day and night. We also want to use those who have surrendered to us as the peace ambassadors to assist us in recovering all the illegal firearms within the valley. And even to those who are doing the business of selling ammunitions to the suspects or those people who own guns. We warn you and we give you the same window period to come to us and to surrender. At the expiry of the same days, we shall now take our own action to see that the peace within the valley is brought to a halt.
Tafanya juhudi juu chini, wakuje tukae pamoja, alafu tuanze miradi tofauti. Kwanza kabisa tunatarajia kufanya ile kitu inaitwa rehabilitation. So thereafter we are going to give them to at least nurture them so that they can transit from this particular life ili wakue watu tofauti.
Minister wa thothaitĩ ya biacara nini Wycliffe Oparanya augĩte atĩ Akenya arĩa maregete kũrĩha kĩgĩna gĩa thirikari kĩa Hustler Fund maya gũkorwo magĩkora hatĩka-inĩ ya kwaga gũkombithio mbeca kuma honge-inĩ ingĩ cia bengi. Akĩaria kĩgomano-inĩ kĩmwe kĩa onjoria anyinyi kaunti-inĩ ya Mombatha, Oparanya augĩte thirikari nĩ ĩhotete kũnyagia kĩgĩna gĩa ciringi bilioni 70 kũrĩ milioni 2 na atandatu na aria makoretwo makiriha kigina ihinda-inĩ rĩrĩa rĩagĩrĩire na megũkorwo makiongererwo ngombo icio.
Hata siku hizi sasa Ukienda kwa banki yoyote watakuuliza wewe umelipa hustler fund. Kama hujalipa hustler fund, ukienda kwa banki yote watakuambia sasa wewe hauna tabia mzuri ya kukopa pesa na kurudisha, kwa hivyo hatuwezi kukupa pesa. Na wale wafanya biashara ndogo ndogo tuwasikize, kama wanaona iko sehemu fulani tunaweza kuketi tufanyie biashara hapo, ndio kwa sababu hatuwezi kuweka takataka kila mahali katika town yetu ikuwe safi. Basi tusikizane hapo, tukijasikizana na sisi tutihi yale ambao tumekubaliana.
Tujaribu hata sisi Mombasa tutengenezwe mahali pa kufanya biashara ambao itakuwa na unadhifu na ambao tutakuwa hatuna shida na askari wako wa county. Ama sio jamani?
But I want to be going to each and every one of you to see in detail. Criteria itakuwa ni mbili. How can we benefit you? And criteria ya pili, how can I make sure you will hire more people?
Kogena kuo gikundi kia atongoria a ndini kuma North Rift ni manyitite mbaru rendekithia ria thirikari na ria kurehe mutaratara mweru wa urigiti wa EGP wa kuramata uheani wa kandarathi thiini wa thirikari cia county na niguo kuhitana na ungumania. Kanjo ya magavana ikoretwo ikiregana na mutaratara uyu makiuga ati ni ukuhotomia utwarithia wa nambere wa thirikari cia county.
Tuko na tamaa ya hii na hii, alafu unaiba vitu ya serikali. We are living in a very dishonest society with greed. Kitambaa ya serikali iko kwako, government GOK iko kwako, t-shirt mpaka leo bado uko naye kwa nyumba. Ulisema upea watu na wewe unaiba vitu, and you want to be truthful. You want to say I'm a truthful man? It's not possible. We have lost a lot of property. Kenya is in a mess because of procurement. We want to request the governors, the leaders, the chiefs, wafinye hapo ya procurement. And that's the proposition of the government. It has to be done. Naomba Mungu atufungue roho, tujisafishe, so that we are worthy servants.
Na riboti yo igie makanitha na ndini igukorwo igituhe mweke wa kwamba gukorwo tugikiria ndagika nini ndugathi haraya nitucokereria tuthi na mbere na gukumenyithia.
Ino ni station ya Kiheo TV, kihumo kia witikiriku.
nĩ wĩharĩirie kuoya ikinya mbere harĩ kĩrĩa wĩriragĩria gũthoma. Ndũgathĩnĩke rĩngĩ rĩu kuona Jewel Technical College marĩ haha nĩ ũndũ waku. Tũthomithagia kothi itiganĩte ta journalism and media studies nĩguo memerekia, hospitality management nĩguo rugi, cosmetology and beauty therapy nĩmo maũndũ megemainie na ũthaka, ICT, electrics and electronic engineering, healthcare and caregiving na makĩria moguo. Nĩ tũrĩ na thiomi cia nanja nĩcio Korean language o hamwe na German. Tucerere Jewel Complex gorofa ya 6 kũrigania na TRM. No tũhũrĩre thimũ namba 0771 300 nĩyo 0701 kana no tucerere rũrenda-inĩ rwitũ nĩruo jewelcollege.ac.ke. Jewel Technical College, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom.
Ruoro rugitema koragwo wi wa mbere kumenya maria marahanika guko bururi-ini na nja wa itoka cia Kenya thiini wa tabarira ya gugithererũka ni kwambiriria thinacara kinyagia thaa 3 cia rucini o muthenya wa mwambiririo kinyagia wa gatano. Na riu tabarira ya gugithererũka ni yongereirwo ngũ na mwago tukirugoria uthio mweru. Joyce Wanjiku wa Mwangi marĩ hamwe na Francis Wairura magakũrehera ndereti itiganĩte mathaa 3 ma kũhingũra muthenya waku ũgathondekwo ũkagĩra. Uthio mweru wa tabarĩra ya gũgithererũka rĩu ndũngĩmĩtigithia. Kiheo TV, kĩhumo kĩa wĩtĩkĩrĩku. Guru wa Jewel Institute of Advanced Driving tũĩkaine nĩ kũruta matereva a gĩkĩro kĩa igũrũ marĩ na ũigĩrĩrĩki mũnene barabara-inĩ. Jewel Institute of Advanced Driving tũrutanaga ũtereva wa ikĩro ciothe. Class A nĩ ũtereva wa fikifiki na tuk-tuk, Class B ũtereva wa ngari nini, Class C ũtereva wa marori na Class D nĩ ũtereva wa ngari cia ũkui wa mũingĩ. Ũrutani witũ wa ũtereva nĩ wa kũrũmanĩrĩra na mũtaratara mwerũ wa NTSA na warĩkia kothi tũgagũteithĩrĩria kwĩgĩra na smart driving license. Nĩ ũndũ wa ũhoro makĩria ndũkamaĩrĩrie gũtũcerera wabici-inĩ citũ Rwesambu nyũmba-inĩ ya Jewel Complex gorofa ya 5 barabara-inĩ nene ya Thika Super Highway kũrigania na TRM, kana ũtũhũrĩre thimũ kũgerera 0703 164 003 0703 164 003. Jewel Institute of Advanced Driving, drive with confidence.
Ino ni station ya Kiheo TV, kĩhumo kĩa wĩtĩkĩrĩku.
Na moko merĩ ngũnyita ũgeni o rĩngĩ tũthiĩ na mbere na gũkũmenyithia na kũrĩa gĩkundi kĩa atongoria mokĩrĩire registrar ũmwe na kĩrĩa maugĩte atĩ nĩ gũkorwo akoretwo akĩhũthia gavana wa kaunti ya Siaya James Orengo harĩ kũrehe aigithia kaunti-inĩ ĩyo. Kũringana na mũingĩ gĩcigo-inĩ kĩu nĩ atĩ ica-inĩ ikuhĩ mũmbunge Samuel Atandi kana itua rĩake rĩa kũregana na itua rĩa kũhinga university wa Odinga Oginga maugĩte atĩ warĩ mũbango wa registrar ũcio, makiuga na makĩaria na andiki a mohoro matongoretio nĩ Jora Mnyaga oro ũndũ ũmwe na Francis Oduor Omolo maugĩte atĩ nĩ ũndũ wa korirwo ũgĩcogera ngũĩ oro ũndũ ũmwe na gũkora aikari na mũingĩ ũgĩkorwo ũgĩtabania mĩrũrũngano.
Today is a big day.
I have concerns over what is rising in our county and the direction certain political leaders are taking, especially with regards to the matter of university that we have in our county here in Siaya. Many people may not have the background of the just university that we have here. And I must begin by giving a background that that particular facility was ATC, Agricultural Training Center. And having that university there was a negotiation that took a length of time. And it is not within the realms of the county government to allocate funds for university because university is not devolved. I am concerned because these issues are being brought up by people we really respect. A case in point is the Member of Parliament for Alego Usonga, and we are very much disappointed to this extent that he is going to the extent of mentioning the name of the governor and misleading the public that the governor intends to reallocate land that is meant for the university to be used in building county headquarters. That is far from the truth.
Kama Mheshimiwa Tandi anataka kuleta university Siaya, Mheshimiwa Tandi yeye yuko kwa budget. Na hapo nyuma ATC tuko na prison. Hakuna kitu prison inafanya katikati ya town. Atandi atoe prison, atafute kiwanja kule Matera ama Barolengo ama ende kule Central Sakwa, apeleke prison huko, achukue university aweke kwa prison.
What I want to do is to urge the county governor of Siaya, because I have been talking to him. I spoke to him about this issue when we met with him in Nairobi together with the entire leadership of Siaya. And we implored on him to consider retaining that land for the sake of the expansion of the university and not for building county headquarters. But it seems the governor is not listening. I want to remind him today that according to the interests of the people of Alego Usonga, we would rather have the university in that land rather than the offices of the county government of Siaya.
Tukiuma kaunti nĩ tuguthii kungi na kuria kiongano kia nduku ithatu kiria gikoretwo kuo kia utafiti Sera Interhouse ni kirikitie gutirihwo ni kiria kiratabanitio mwena wa Mombatha na kiria kirarehete hamwe andu kuma bururi wa Kenya, Rwanda, Rudumwe na Zambia ari hamwe na anyiti itemi sector-ini itiganite ta urigiti, githomo na gatagati ga sector ingi.
Today is a big day for us and
must mention that, you know, when you generate evidence, it's critical that our politicians understand it. However, like earlier on some alluded to, what is more interested in politics or politicians is what sells them first. So it is our role as researchers, it's our role as advocates to ensure that this evidence is brought to them and then also demonstrate the evidence or demonstrate the forthcoming in terms of how it's going to change the implementation of whatever you are doing. So for instance, when you look at universal health coverage, why is it important for us to ensure that we are using evidence-based in policy decisions? It helps to ensure that there's equality being promoted, there's enough resources being allocated for health services, there's enough resources being allocated to procure drugs, and there's also enough resources that are helping to ensure that health is accessible to everyone else.
This kind of progress does not come without some of the hiccups. And so some of these hiccups also are things that we may not be really in control over, but we're working to see how they can be best overcome by remodeling our approach to policy discussions. The most immediate that comes in point is the coherence of political decisions, which even if they may be having the evidence still, it might not be fully utilized. Not because they don't like the evidence, not because they don't value the evidence, but because some of the short-term visions for political reasons might override their decision-making process.
All stakeholders met together and come up with a solution. And those solutions are being used by the government, such as to upgrade the informal settlement. One of the examples is Nyamirambo, Birjogo City, which was an informal settlement, but now it is upgraded to settlements that has infrastructure and other basic needs.
To which the different houses have been
Negutafanitio mururungano ni ruhonge rwa nakada kana mugururio unyitaniri-ini na ruhonge rwa DCI na kuria kuhithukitio njohi ya muigana wa shiringi milioni 6. Mururungano uyu kana mugururio uyu utongoretio ni atongoria kuma kwa DCI na mwikoirwo mwe ni arikitie gwikio ngono. Akiaria giikaro-ini kiu murugamiriri munene wa nakada Anton Omerikwa augite ati ni mugururio ugukorwo githie na mbere kwa ihinda ria nduku 100.
Today is a big day for us in terms of our compliance exercise, in line with the directives that were given to us by the Cabinet Secretary, the 100 days RRI. As you can see behind me, we have netted a number of brands of alcohol, most of which we suspect are contraband. We've also been able to establish through the various agencies that some of the KRA stamps being used here are fake, and in some cases where the stamps are genuine, the content and the brand does not match what is registered under that stamp. We have netted approximately goods worth 16 million. The investigations are ongoing. The owner of the property and the owner of the merchandise here is being followed. We've been able to identify where the person is, and as the investigation go on, we'll extend this to other establishments which are in town to make sure that this illicit contrabanded alcohol is taken away from the wananchi.
Through the intelligence sida tunapata with collaboration with the agencies, that is NACADA, KRA, Bureau of Standard, semewezesha kupata kuleta manufaa mzuri ya kunasa hii consignment, na we are working on it because saa hii bado uchunguzi ndio imeanza saa hii. Ile kitu ningewasihi sana sana watu ya biashara ni kusema tu wafanye biashara ile halali, na hakikisha kwamba ile vitu inakuja hapa kama ni pombe ni ile inakubalika na Kenya Bureau of Standard na hayudhuru maisha ya wakazi wa mji huu.
Na riboti yo niyo igukorwo igituithiraniria Kiheo Kabiru Thaa Imwe mena mangi mengi cienda wega thaa 3 otore meguthii na mbere na gutukinyira tugacokia ngatho cia mwanya ni tondu wa kunyitanira hamwe na ithuĩ na arĩa othe makorwo manyitirĩire mwaro gutigire no twamũkĩra na njĩra ĩgwete akwendithĩria wĩroreri mwega wa tabarĩra citũ iria irathiĩ na mbere. Niĩ njĩtagwo Wangari wa Kimani, mũtwathĩrĩri na njĩra ciĩko etagwo Sharon wa Gĩcũhi.